Hello, and welcome to another countdown. Five Nights at Freddy's. The game series you either love, don't care about, hate for the game, or hate for the fanbase. There are a lot of things that can be said about this series, but because of all the wonderful countdown artists in the FNaF community, I'll just make one video. Top 10 facts about the cupcake? What even? So, what's a cover? What could I do other than the animatronics? You know, the reason this game is interesting, the animatronics are what make you play the game. They try to kill you, so you fight them off. What's there to say? You know how this'll go. Get it on. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 took a strange step for the series. The building in which you work only has one material animatronic. You've a handful of hallucinations to work with, but whatever. Springtrap is truly the only animatronic at the Fazbear Fright horror attraction. So yeah, he's the star of the show, and rightfully so. He is made with multiple animatronic parts to make an abomination. And yeah, design-wise, he's the scariest animatronic in my opinion. He looks broken, dismantled, and overall ruined. He's also dark as hell. What's that inside? Looks like human organs! Fear factor jumpscare-wise? Barely. The two jump scares are slow and they barely make me feel any different. Spoilers for a 1-hour game. Those body parts, that's the purple guy. Just letting you know. Enjoy. There's a whole story behind it all and about 100,000 hours of video on the topic, so I'm unneeded. He's an interesting idea of an animatronic and the one thing that can kill you in game. So he deserves a spot. Why isn't he higher? I don't know. There's a lack of charm in him. There isn't the feeling of having some adorable woodland animal trying to kill you. But that's a reason of which I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, dude, but you do get one-man show points. Oh, the Mangle. What the hell are you even? You seem to be a collage of broken parts. That's all I can really say. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has one of its major issues being the lack of variety in animatronic movements. Most of them are simple to ward off and do the exact same thing except they come to the office through different ways. Mangle is pretty different. Not game-changing different, but different. He doesn't go to your office normally. He makes a noise when he's right outside, so that's when you put on your mask. If you fail, he climbs up to your ceiling and waits until he wants to kill you. It's unsettling to see him waiting. I just realized I've been calling him the Mangle. We don't know his or her gender. Mangle is referred to as him by the phone guy, but guess who appears in the Ladies' Night Custom Challenge? It's a fun mystery, but please, don't be that guy who says they're animatronics and they've no gender. We're well aware. We're talking about the character. Just don't be that guy. The Mangle's design is one of the more unique ones. You thought Foxy was torn up? Don't let kids touch animatronics, or you'll get Mangle. Its old name was Toy Foxy, but it got the name the Mangle when kids kept taking it apart. You would expect the Mangle to move very poorly with all his limbs attached. No! He is not only a very active animatronic, it seems when you have all your limbs ripped off, you're able to move on walls. The spider animatronic joke has been done before, I'm sure, so I'll ignore it. Ah, the classic. Freddy Fazbear. Who doesn't love him? He's the mascot of the first and sort of the second. And it makes sense. He's not only the fictional leader, he works as one as well. He doesn't move until the others move on. Like most animatronics, his appearance in FNaF4 was much less unique. But in the first game, Freddy is freaking dangerous. You need to keep an eye on him. He conceals himself in the background, barely visible, and he doesn't present himself outside of your office. He sneaks in and kills you when he feels like it. When your power runs out, guess whom you'll meet? None other than Freddy Fazbear. He's the scariest in pattern because of how he goes in on his own without notice. And that's a good thing. Bonnie, spam the lights and close the door. Chica, spam the lights and close the door. Freddy Fazbear has the demented leader or mascot charm. Freddy's the guy. He doesn't make himself look dumber by taking the vents to get in. Freddy, as the badass he is, walks into your room from the hall. And the way he looks at you. Oh, the way he looks at you. I like me some Freddy. Next up is the fan favorite FNaF character, Foxy. There's so much love for him. The question is why? Well, I mean, he's easily the most unique animatronic in the first game. He doesn't slowly come. He sprints when he feels ready, and you gotta close the door or else the furry will kill you. But even if you do, he bangs on your door and he steals your energy. It's actually quite unsettling, hearing those loud, violent knocks. Foxy's story is one of the better ones. He's always been a bit behind the rest of the main crew. In the first game, he's a scrapped animatronic isolated from the rest. Apparently, he's out of order, likely because of the bite of 87. He's all torn apart and broken, and he can look pretty unsettling, and the fans love him. I'd say because of his mentioned unique mechanic, his design, and, you know, he's a kitsune! In Five Nights at Freddy's 2, he is one of the bigger threats. He has nearly no camera appearances, just coming to the main hallway whenever he pleases. You need to flash some light to him, and maybe he'll leave. This mechanic of his makes him a great partner with Balloon Boy. Because BB can disable flashlights and lights in general, you can't repel the pirate Fox, and the disrepaired piece of crap will kill ya. And I love that disrepaired piece of crap. And my number one, the puppet. The puppet is perfect. He's a great example on how Five Nights at Freddy's is trying to be scary. The puppet doesn't come to you normally in his Five Nights at Freddy's 2 appearance. No, he is the ultimate threat. After all the others pile up on you, after all the deaths you must prevent, the music box will eventually stop. And, well, it's not pleasant. You hear the puppet's music, for a bit, until he kills you. You cannot escape after he is released. There is no way. At that point, giving up will be fine. The puppet, like Foxy, is what keeps you from ignoring the camera in the game. The music box needs to be kept up, and that's what he does so well. You're not scared of him for his jump scare, nor are you trembling at his face. The pure fear of having to bring down your guard every time you need to wind the music box, it's an example on how this game makes you tremble. You are hopeless. What have you? A camera, a mask, and some super glue keeping you at that chair. Are the animatronics scary? Not really. But you're conflicted. Keep the animatronics away, but that means the music box will go down to 0 and the puppet's after you. And that's cool, for it being a good example on the game's fear factor, and just being a cool pattern. But that's not the real reason he's my favorite. Just how he's played in the game's lore. Take a peek. Play the Atari-inspired video games. Learn from them. The puppet gives life. What he does in these makes him incredibly fascinating. Just, who is he, and what is he doing? Is he the reason this all started? Is he the first dead child? What is he? Why is he doing that? What is this? He seems to be one of the biggest pieces of the FNaF plot, but we remain knowing so little. That's why he's so cool. Do you expect a novel?